Good afternoon, America. Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Danny. I'm a 46-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pit. It's not for children, so if you are under the age of 18, you're not supposed to watch. Okay? Today's topic's going to be real easy, short one. I said a long time ago that I was done. I'm staring down my notes. I said a long time ago that I was done making fun of Joe Biden, basically since the time he won the election, because I know that he's sick, and I don't mean sick like child molester sick like my grandma, when she had dementia and ended up dying of Alzheimer's, and he's showing a lot of the symptoms, and it's very scary because he's starting to do things that are absolutely just insane. The $400,000 to every illegal immigrant that comes in. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Now, I'm barely making it on a disability check, and my wife just recently got fired, and they're giving illegals, or he wants to give illegals, $400,000 each to come in. I mean, is he even American? Does he even care about Americans? Sounds like not too much. I mean, that's just that right there. That's the reason I made this pit, was to get this out, this $400,000. I think it's long due time. They impeach Trump and everything, and I think it's high time they give him a competency test of some kind, a mental or IQ aptitude type of test, because I seriously think that he is not fit for office. I'm not saying that because he's a Democrat. I'm not saying that because Trump lost. I didn't even vote last year, or last election, I meant. If I would have voted, I probably would have voted for Trump, but I didn't, because kind of knew what was going to happen already, and it happened. And welcome to socialism. It's a sad day. I watch him. I watch when he addresses, he does like the town hall or things like that, and then just like that, he just loses his train of thought, and he just drifts, and God knows what he's thinking. We have never been weaker as a nation as we are right now, and it's scary. We need to get his ass out. Okay? Yeah. And you want a replacement? I don't know. Donald Trump was doing a great job. I don't know why he got fired. I would like to see Ted Cruz maybe step up. I would vote for him. I'd vote for him, without a question in my mind. I would like Ben Shapiro to run, but I think he can get more done on his platform than he could with the presidency. See, the things with Joe Biden that are kind of like, when his speeches are all off, and it says on the bottom, what the hell did he just say? Or, he stops, he loses his train of thought a lot, and it's just kind of like, it's sad. It's horribly sad to watch this going down. It really is, because, like I said before, I'm the type that, even if the guy that I didn't vote for wins the next day, well, he's the president. Don't cry about it. Don't go making groups and safe space. He won, big deal. I mentioned that with Newsom. I had election hangover. I don't even drink. But Newsom stayed in office, and my head didn't go flying off my body, and everybody seems to be, that I know of, doing all right. So, they tried to recall him, and it didn't work. And, Larry Elder was a very good opponent. And that brings me back to something I've said before. The liberals are so relentless, that they gave up a chance for California to have its, first black, guy in office like that, and they said no, and we kept Newsom. So anyway, I was going back, his crazy ass speeches, and then when he does that whisper thing, what the fuck is that? When he does that whisper, this isn't funny. This isn't whisper time, President Biden. This is time for you to act presidential. I've said that before. Act like Reagan. Shit. You're a laughing stock, man. And we're becoming a laughing stock. And we don't need to be. So yeah, I'm for a competency test, and this whole "Let's Go Brandon," which we all know what it means, F Joe Biden, and record numbers are chanting that at ball games, at NASCAR races, and gathering events of any kind. It's become kind of a rally cry. F Joe Biden, with "Let's Go Brandon," and they didn't even do that to Trump. I mean, they didn't even do that to the guy they detested the most. Why? Trump's a strong-ass man, and I don't think Biden is anymore. 20 years ago, maybe, yeah, he might have made a great president. But right now, I personally do believe that he's unfit. He's making just radical decisions, and nobody can rein him in. And we just got to hope and pray that, we can get through this, until the next election in, 2024, or he gets, like I say, I mean, if he starts making too many more mistakes like this, hopefully somebody will, try to give him some kind of competency test, or maybe he won't even take one and he might resign. I doubt that because he loves his job, but, it's just, I don't see it ending well, and the only thing I could think of is to, like I say, maybe recall him, maybe do a special election, I mean, just listen to the guy talk for like 10 minutes. You'll see what I'm talking about. It gets to be ridiculous. I feel sorry for him. I pray for him. Because even though I wouldn't have voted for him, he is our president. And I was raised in a way that win, lose, or draw, your president is your president. You stand behind him. It was like when Trump was in office, everybody was just, hoping and praying and doing things just so he would crash, Well, if he had crashed, America would have crashed with him. See, I've heard it said before, it's a lot like being in a big 747 and everybody on the airplane is hoping that the pilot will crash, because not realizing that it's going to take them out too. And I think that was the general philosophy or idea of what got Biden into office in the first place. So, let's go Brandon, I mean, that says it all. I ain't got nothing else to say. Like I said, I don't want to talk bad about him. I think he's sick, he needs help, and he can't handle this job. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying put Trump back in. I'm open to a couple of different people too. Like I said before, I'm not a Republican, I'm a libertarian, so anybody that's for less government and more personal accountability, I'm going to vote for. Those are the things that I believe in. So, with that being said, America, stay vigilant. Be safe. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. Just don't be a part of it, There's a country song that says you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Keep that in mind. It makes sense. Well, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.